I really wanted to test out this Ohuhu-Maui set water-based markers. I did already swatch them, so now I'm going to pick a page from my Color by Number Princess Tome 2 book. I went with page 74. It's a picture of Moana. I really liked this page because it had a really good amount of color, details, line work, and I wanted to really see how those fine liners work, and I didn't want a whole lot of open space. This page did require 36 colors, which is quite a bit, and since this set came with 160 colors, it wasn't really that hard to find the correct shade for each number, alphabet, or symbol, and although later on I did have to layer colors to get a better correct shade for her skin tone, it all worked out. Even though I'm not really a big fan of a bunch of like similar colors together, I kind of have to appreciate that this page has 5 different shades of blue. And this really helps sets the tone of the sky against the 2 shades that they use to create the ocean water. This helps to see how well these colors sit next to each other without muddling into each other. And I think this kind of applies to the different shades of green in the trees as well. Everything just came together and it balanced the colors out very nicely. So I'm definitely not a professional colorist or an artist or anything like that. But personally, I just don't normally color with only one set of markers. I prefer to use water-based markers as a primer for colored pencils. For me, it just really sets the tone. And when I go over it with colored pencils, it really deepens the shade. It fills in any sparse spots that the watercolors missed, especially with the lighter shades, and it really just helps make the page pop. But in this case, just to try out these markers, I really wanted to see how these would stand alone on this page. Although the only other marker that I did use on this page is the white acrylic paint pen, just to create the opaque white clouds and the reflections in the water, only because there's no white water marker. This way there's no lines on the page left behind. I wanted the whole page to be fully colored. But to be honest, I was most curious about the details on Moana herself. Like I mentioned earlier, I did have to layer 2 colors to get the right shade for her skin tone, but I think it came out pretty good. Some of the lighter colors, like the yellows and oranges, didn't really pick up that well, and since I don't really like to layer, and plus it was going up against the black outlining, it was picking up that black color. I didn't want to overdo it, but overall, I really don't have any complaints. And then I just used the fine liner of the black marker to outline any parts that I wanted to, and I really think that this page came out really good.